Good morning, traders. I hope you're doing good. So this week from Monday till Friday, I am going to share my morning analysis forecast, and I'm just going to show you how I am doing so while I'm using the Notion, how I am putting everything in there so it's organized and easy for me to go back to when I need to. So I will start to just record my screen and then I'll take you through my analysis. Right, we'll start with GJ because that's my main pair that I trade. I normally start with daily time frame just to see what's been happening. Last Friday, so the Friday we had NFP, so there was the movement because of that, although it doesn't look like that much of the move. So what I normally do is just I put some highs and I put the lows. It's like just trying to see where is the daily range so I know where we are trading. And now as you can see, we are literally in the middle, and then I drop to 4 hours because mostly I do day trade, so daily trend is really just to see for myself where is the highs and lows. So this is the 4 hours, and even now like I don't see anything because we are in the middle. And sometimes what I do like to do, I know there's a lot of traders who don't use trend lines at all. I do like to use them now and then because it just helps me to kind of understand what's going on in the market. But as you can see right now, the GJ is literally doing nothing. It's just consolidating because it's going up, down, up, down. So I think what's happening is when price is doing this, we are waiting for some movement, either a big breakout upside or downside. So okay, well now I've done like my 4 hours. I can see that there's nothing really major what's happening. And what I can do is like put 4 hour zone when it comes to like resistance, so where the price could actually react either from here going down or going up. And then I just move to 15 minutes and I see where we are in 15 minutes. We're quite far away, and it's just nothing really that I could say, you know, yeah, right now we have a setup. So this is 4 hour zone, and then in 15 minutes what I could actually see is there was another zone in here. So I could wait if the price will go into this zone, and then because previously it has rejected so many times, and then what I can do is expect something like this. So the price reach the zone, make like a double top or any pattern at all that will tell me that it's gonna, you know, reject. But obviously not in all the cases. That's, you know, that's not the only case that can happen, because I do expect that there could be breakout. So we'll break out, then we'll retest this zone, and then we'll go up. And also what I do with the GJ, when I do any analysis at all on GJ, I will look at the GPYX, so which is yen index, and we can see that yen is very much bearish. And because it is bearish, that means GJ is going up. So when the index is bearish, GJ is going up. And but obviously this is not for me to say yes, no, definitely, because this is bearish, the GJ will go up. But it helps just to understand like direction. So for GJ, yeah, when we drop in 15 minutes, I would expect either bearish from here, from this zone, or I will look when it's gonna break this zone. So that's the GJ. Now for the Notion, what I do when I normally start to do my forecast, I am just looking at the news. So for news, there's really nothing much happening, and what I do then is I just go and like a screenshot it and I cut it out just so I can have it in Notion and everything is kind of organized in there. I go there. Today is 6th of February 0602 2023. Then I just press in the news and I just start with GBP. Basically what I just did, I just go back to daily time frame if I need to, but normally I just put 4 hours in there. So put our 4 hour time frame, just like so. Then I copy a link in there. so I could have actually linking, and then I also copy chart image and I put a chart image in there, and then I just write what I see, and I keep it very, very simple. So this is 4-hour chart, okay, and then we can see that price is consolidating, and that's it. I just like keep it very, very simple. I expect the reaction from resistance, and the next thing what you do is what I do, not you do. I also put the 15-minute charts just so it's like better for me to kind of get the picture of what's actually happening. And for now, you can see we are really in the middle. I would say just a little bit more than the middle, because you could put the Fibonacci just to see where we are. So we are just a little bit above 50%, but I don't want to keep it in there. It just makes my charts messy, and I like it very, very clean, just how my brain works. And yeah, basically I can put like a little arrow where it says, you know, what I want to do. I want to see this going in a zone and then reacting. I also have said about the, you know, when we look at the markets and when we put these arrows, it's not what's going to happen, you know, like we cannot be 100% sure this is what's going to happen. This is just prediction. And sometimes it's not really that good to predict the market, because then you're like, this is what's going to happen. You start to believe that's actually what's happening. So it is kind of there just for you to see if your idea will work out, but don't take it as, you know, 100%. And if it doesn't work out, don't take it personal. It's fine. Just because you said, you know, this could happen, it doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen. So as a traders, it's good to use words could, would, you know, not like will. So but yeah, this is what I'm like expecting to see, some kind of reaction. And then I just do the same thing. I can put the link in my Notion so I can see what's happening in there, and also the picture, just like so, and just like give a brief explanation what you see in here. This is 15-minute chart, and then I pretty much like the same thing. I expect it to go to the zone. Okay, and that's GJ pretty much done. And nothing, because I know there's no news or anything like that, so this is GJ. This is just really a waiting game. And then I move to my next pair, which is GBPUSD, and GBPUSD is looking quite bearish. We had news on Friday, it was NFP, and it was the zone. On 4 hours you will see more clearer that, I'll just take this one off, that we did react quite a lot of times in there, but all over still bullish, still very much bullish. Although for those who use trend lines, you know, you would say that this is broken, but I just still see it very bullish, and that's why I just drop to, I can put my low in here, so high and low, then I can drop to 4 hours again to see what range we are working for. So this is the zone that I mentioned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then 6 kind of start to miss it out in there. And yeah, there was like bearishness happening, so you could actually expect the price will go down. So for now we are in a kind of interesting area in here, because what I do see is this zone in here, and as we can see previous, there was quite, it was support in here, then it was broken again, like even deeper, went in deeper, because there is a zone in here as well. We always need to look left when we are analyzing the market. That's what I'm doing. I'm always looking left. And what's happening is then from this area in here, we had this big massive push. Okay, and now we're reacting from here. So for me personally, what I think, we're still going to be bullish, but it's only when we are going to sustain this support in here. If the price goes lower, then we are, I would say, we could see actual potential going down and reaching these lows in here. So this is really interesting, I would say. And yeah, and again for the Notion, just copy chart image not the link, just write that it's GBPUSD, and then put the picture in there as well, just so it's nice and neat. It's just easier for us to go back then. Right, and then again, just write the same thing, that it is 4 hour chart. Right, so if the price keeps this support in here, then I am expecting bullish momentum. And then I can drop to 15 minutes to see what's happening, even like a little bit better, to see where we could get some entries. And as you can see, this is not clear at all. Although, so when the market opens, I can see there's so far away. It's because of the big push in here. So we can actually say, you know, there was a double bottom, and then potentially, you know, it was a setup in here, and I could have bought it like in here right now. So then below, and then we can, you know, we can target something like huge, massive targets. But anyhow, what I think is now, there's not a lot of opportunities today. That's what I'm thinking, really, because of all these big candles, huge candles. I don't know, maybe what I could do and what I could try and see if the price is maybe making something like this. So if we try and go back, kinda, and then make a pattern, and then when we see the reaction, then we can try and look for longs, for buys. But that's only if this support is, you know, being sustained, if it's not broken or anything like that. So I am more bullish because overall I see bullish on higher time frames. So that's how I see it. And yeah, and I think that's what also gonna happen. So, and then let's go for euro, the last pair. This video is going to be so long, and I'm so sorry, but I'm just hoping it's gonna help. Okay, so daily, we are bullish, and that's, I mean, yeah, we are definitely bullish. We are holding, see, like these are the little zones in here. That's what we are, like even in here, you can see there's a zone in there, so it's like previous low, it's holding, and yeah, okay, so this is the high in here, and that's the low in here. Okay, and then we drop to 4 hours just to see, obviously there's a zone, a really good zone, and I'm like, definitely we could look for something bullish. So drop into 15 minutes, because this is pretty much clear. We are in the support area here, and then what we can do is wait for London open and just see what's going to happen. But I am very much bullish on this one, and yeah, and see what the market will give us. Now for me, I would want to have some, it's not enough really, because it's all this big movement, and we think it might, you know, it might go up to fill all this drop. So if I would need to look, then it may be like when this is broken, when this area in here is broken, and then we can expect something like this. So the price goes up, breaks, comes back, and then we enter the trade. So something like that, just in looking at the price action, obviously, because I want to see if it's, you know, bullish, if it's bearish, what's actually happening. So, but overall I am bullish. I think euro will go higher, but just all waiting game now to see if this will be a good support in here, or the price will just go lower, because there is potential to go lower, and it's always 50-50 game. And that's it. I'm just gonna fill up the Notion, rest of it, and that's my morning forecast is done, and that's what I'm doing pretty much every morning now, and it just keeps me organized. And in tomorrow's video, I'm also gonna just walk you through a little bit about my trading journal. If I take any trades today, I will walk you through the journal as well, just how I journal it and how I keep things organized. And that's it for today. Take care, use proper risk management, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.